Hey, what's up guys? This is Jared and Nick with ASAP HVAC. We want to tell you the story about how ASAP HVAC came to be. We just got a new brand done, and
Yes,
we officially rolled out the new brand today. It was a hectic day. It was fun. We had all the guys here with all the vehicles. We have all of them but one wrapped. We weren't able to get that last one wrapped before, but it's okay. We got plenty of good pictures, some good drone shots, some videos. So it was super exciting.
Finally, right?
Finally, dude, it's been a very long time. We started this whole process of the rebrand in November. That's whenever we gave the rebranding company the go-ahead, and we paid our deposits and everything, and they said, okay, well, we have a kickoff call on January 30th.
Yeah.
We started in November, and January 30th, we didn't even have our first meeting with them. And it was a process up to that point.
And if you know me and Jared, we are super picky, so the design process did not go smooth.
Yeah, and impatient.
So
yeah, they gave us the initial designs. They gave us 3, and we looked at them. We tried to make them work. Like we wanted to like them.
It was a cheetah.
It was a cheetah
horse.
And a horse. And we didn't know how we felt about the animal, really, right?
Yeah.
And so we tried to make it work. We tried to convince ourselves, and then we were like, you know what? Let's start over from scratch.
Yeah.
I'm sure they hated us after that, but.
And that's why we landed on just the iconic guy, as our mascot, is just a symbol of, customer service and taking care of customers and just being there, being on time.
Right.
And a great color scheme, that thing catches your eye when you're driving.
The colors were the biggest deal, and the full wraps too. I think full wraps are kind of underappreciated in our industry.
Oh yeah. A lot of people want to cut the cost by trying to do a partial or decals, but we lose that visibility on the road.
Yeah, you drive down the road and you see a AC company with what is it? Always, it's a sun and a snowflake, right?
And I was completely against the rebrand. Completely. Jared beat the drum for months and months.
Yeah.
But we went to a conference in Austin, and the guy Dan that actually did our rebrand had a slideshow, and it was be branded, not blanded.
Right.
And I was like, what is this bull crap? And he put it up, man, and it was just a snapshot of 10 vans that looked exactly like ours that we currently were driving, and one of his rebrands. And he was like, which one did you notice? And I was like, oh my God. I was like, yeah, I don't even remember the other 10 guys. And then I was noticing the people that rebranded in the audience, that had redone their uniforms, their logos, they stood out like a sore thumb in a sea of contractors. And I was looking at it, I must have ran into 20 other companies that had our exact logo with a different name. That's right. Yeah, that's when I was like, all right, let's do it.
Yeah, and one of the big things with us, right, it definitely helps with the marketing aspect and getting our name out there, to help out the business. But at the same time, like, it helps the customer as well. Is like, when you see an ASAP van driving down the road, what company it is. When you give us a call that you're going to get the same exact service that you had last summer that you come to expect, right? Yep. We want this customer service to be the number one thing in our business, and that's what we preach to all of our guys, and that's just truly what we believe in. Every call, every time. That's right, and the customer service aspect is above everything else for us. So, and we also wanted to come on here today to kind of tell you guys a little bit of the backstory. It's a roller coaster, right?
Yeah. We both worked at the same mechanical company together. Ironically, I got Jared fired. Miscommunication. But it was a blessing in disguise. He landed up leaving, starting Cry AC.
Yeah. So I had already been working on getting my license, and
he was ready to go.
It was time. I was kind of in 1 foot in, 1 foot out kind of a deal. And anyway, when all that happened, you know, I worked with Nick for, I mean, it wasn't quite a year. It was about 8 to 9 months, and we became close friends. As well as there was a few other people here at ASAP now that worked at that company. Jamie,
Yep.
Clay, and Brendan all worked there.
Yep.
And we became a pretty close knit group of friends. And whenever I left and started Cry Air Conditioning, I still stayed in contact with Nick, Clay, Brendan, and not too long after, Clay started Ivy's Elite.
Yep.
And then not long after that, Nick actually worked his way up to an account manager, and then he left and started ASAP.
Yep.
And then so we all kind of did our own thing for. I started in 2019, so almost 3 years, and then me and Nick, we didn't really like using subcontractors on our install. Like we would go out, we would sell a new system, and then we would hire outside subcontractors, and the quality just was not there, right?
Yeah, that was the biggest problem is you couldn't control the timing of when they would show up. We couldn't control what they would wear, how they would speak to customers. And, you know, I'm sure Jared was facing that battle when he started Cry AC. And it was something I learned very quickly. When you have a high level of expectations of jobs and quality, then you're using subcontractors. A lot of times it can be subpar.
And that's not something that we were willing to
Sacrifice,
do.
yeah.
Right. We were not willing to sacrifice the quality. So Nick and myself got the bright idea that we were going to start a company in the middle, A1 Installers,
Yep.
and we were going to sub out to our own respective companies as well as other companies in the area.
Hired 3 guys.
And we did that. We actually hired Eric and Cody
And
to
Zach.
start off, and Zach, which Zach was already working with
Yeah.
Cry AC, and then he was going to go do some installs. So that's kind of how that happened.
And
And
it started off rocky.
yeah,
Our guys no call, no show the first day of the new company. And me and Jared ended up doing the install ourselves.
yeah, we just did it ourselves, you know.
Quality was great though.
Yeah, it was the best. Now, so we did that, and we got A1 installers up and running for maybe 2 months, right? Like it was probably a month and a half or so.
It went really well.
It did.
Me and Jared found out very quickly that we work very well together. Everyone around the office calls us yin and yang.
That's
You know, we both have our own strengths and weaknesses, and we help supplement each other's deficiencies. And we feel like everybody at the company gets the best of both worlds with us. And we saw that just in the few months we were running the one company, and then when we were trying to move into a building and 3 different payrolls, 3 different QuickBooks.
It just wasn't going to work out.
And just, yeah. And then we just said, hey, let's, you know, dissolve the companies. I had the cooler name than Cry AC. So
Yeah. So ASAP HVAC, that's the name we went with, and I couldn't be happier for it. And you know, sometimes it's not the best when you're using your last name, especially a name like Cry that nobody knows how to pronounce.
yeah.
So
Cree? Is this Cree?
yeah.
Cree AC?
But no, and it's worked out. That was in March of 2023.
Yep.
And now here it is, September of 24. So it's been a year and a half. And
Fast-paced growth. Currently have 24 employees now. We have 11 trucks on the road.
Yep.
2 install departments, a robust commercial department.
Yeah. So we do all residential, we do all commercial, and so that's the good thing about it is before we kind of had to use the same technicians to go either route,
Yep.
and now you know we have really good commercial techs like Clay, like Zach and Josh, right?
Yep.
And we're training up a couple other guys, Daniel and Carter, right? So that's kind of the path here. That's the goal. We just wanted to bring you guys along on the ride and kind of explain to you what happened and what this new brand is all about. This has been something that's been a long time coming.
Oh, jeez. I can't believe it's here. I'm finally going to sleep tonight.
Yeah,
It's been,
this day has been in the works for
yeah.
9 months now. So we're glad that you guys are watching this video, and we're glad that you guys are our customers. And if you're having an AC mishap,
Call ASAP.
My name is Dustin Barton. I'm here with ASAP HVAC. I've been here approximately 2.5 months. Before this, I was in the restaurant business for 19 years as a general manager. I've known Nick about 25 years, and me and him were talking, and led me to a great opportunity to come aboard as a production manager here at ASAP HVAC. It's been a great learning opportunity for me, stepping into this new field. Have great experiences so far. Some of my job details putting our production team in the right place to be successful, making sure all their equipment is ordered and delivered on time so they can get out there and make sure we take care of our customers in a timely manner. Love working at ASAP. Really what it is a great family environment. Since the moment I've been here, been very welcoming by everybody, giving me a great opportunity to spread my wings and be successful in this journey. So, love it. I love the new brand. Took us from a little bit generic style to our own individuality, and I absolutely love it. Gives us great personality.
Hey everybody, my name is Brendan Long. I'm actually the service manager at ASAP HVAC. Quick backstory on what I've done and how I've gotten to where I'm at. At 18 years old, right out of high school, I joined the U.S. Army, did my stint there, got out, came to work with Jared at another company, stayed with Jared throughout, learning how to do this industry on the commercial side of everything. When he started Cry Air Conditioning, I came over as his first technician there. While at that company, I learned quite a bit from him, but I did have to leave and move to another company. There, they taught me several more things at that company. When I found an opportunity to come back, I absolutely jumped on it. Within a few months, we were talking about everybody that we had worked with at the previous company, like Nick Bonin, Clay Ivy, Jamie Arredondo, myself and Jared, and how we kind of missed those days of that camaraderie that we had. With that, we decided, let's reach out to them, see if they wanted to come over. That's when we found out that Nick Bonin owned ASAP HVAC. We found out that Clay Ivy owned Ivy Elite Air Solutions, and we found out that Jamie was working at a whole other company together. We brought them all together, merged everything together, and it's been just an absolute total success since. With that, I've done everything from technician work, installing, moving up into sales. Since sales, I've moved into service manager role here, and my whole goal here is to make sure that our techs are well equipped for every job that they have, make sure that they're on time, and that they provide the top 5-star service that you guys receive. So, with that being said, that's what I do here. Since 2017, I've been doing this, so about 7 years now. I've been full-time AC work. Been to several classes over this, and a lot of money spent on education for this. So, man, I love it. Purple's my favorite color, so I can't complain.
Hi, my name's Zachary. I'm one of the commercial technicians here with ASAP HVAC. I started off doing my previous work. I started doing worked at the airport, doing electrical work and stuff like that. Then I started with Jared at Cry Air Conditioning, and I moved my way up from there, from an installer to a technician, and then just doing all kinds of jobs there. We merged and with Nick and about 2 years ago, and I went back to installing. Then I went to commercial, so I take care of air-cooled chillers, walk-in freezers, ice machines, odd and end stuff like that, water pumps. The new brand, I like it. Great colors. It definitely pops out. Everyone that I drive past is definitely turning their heads at the new wraps.
My name's Nathan Wiley with ASAP HVAC. I'm a lead installer, and I've been here for about 1 year now. At first I was a wood floor installer, and then I moved up to telecommunications where I traveled a lot, and I got the opportunity to come work here with my buddy Eric, who was already an installer. And it was real change from traveling every day to finally being able to go to my own bed at nighttime. And that's what the major change was, at least for me. As a lead installer, we go to residential homes and install the new equipment for outdoor and indoor units. It's a crazy color. I kind of like it, I'm not gonna lie, but excited for it. You know, it looks good.
Hi, how are you doing? I'm Alex Rivera, longtime ASAP HVAC employee. The original hire, I like to say. Nick and Kat brought me on as the first employee. I love it. Before I was a restaurant manager for 20 plus years. Nick had been trying to get me over to come over to the HVAC business for a long time. I decided to give it a chance and I love it. It's been great. Great opportunity here at ASAP HVAC. I've been out here for 3 years. The company is growing. It's a really exciting time to be a part of this company because there's a great future ahead of us and I'm really proud to be a part of it. Started off as a helper with Nick whenever I first got brought on because again I was in the restaurant industry for a long time. Slowly worked my way up with great guidance and great mentorship and now I'm one of the lead technicians here, residential technicians here at ASAP HVAC. Absolutely. So our initial job is to pretty much get to the job site and initially assess what's going on. So we pretty much arrive to the household, we greet the customer, we ask them what's going on. They usually will give us the rundown of what's been going on with their system and then we start doing our inspection. We look at everything from top to bottom and everything in between, do a full inspection of not even just the unit in question, but if there's multiple units in the household, we'll inspect those as well. ASAP HVAC is thorough, efficient, honest, and definitely trustworthy. We're definitely the company to call whenever you're in need of service. My opinion on a rebrand? It's fresh, it's super fresh, love the colors.
Jacob Hernandez, residential service technician. And prior to being here at ASAP HVAC, I worked for Memorial Herman for 5 years. Got it, and then felt like I was riding behind a desk. Didn't want to, just didn't want to be sitting still. I have a very active personality, and so I just wanted to get more hands-on with what I was doing for career-wise. Got into AC industry now about 2 years ago, but I've been with ASAP for now a year. And honestly, I got it through ASAP. My dad used to work for Hobus Piping, and that's how he met Nick. And then, he just pretty much just gave me the in right there. So my dad was like, hey, my son, he's AC certified, and Nick was like, give me a call. So months later, here I am, and I've been here for now a year, and it's been a badass experience, honestly. It's definitely something that I was wanting to do, to get into, and honestly, probably the better change. I feel like I'm where I need to be. So, a service technician, residential side, we pretty much in a nutshell, no cool calls. So if AC goes out, drain lines get clogged, anything of that sort, anything that needs to be cleaned, restored, or even replaced. So that's where we come in place and do the first initial assessment, let's say. And so we come in, present repair options, replacement options, and whatnot as well. And pretty much as a service technician, we're the face of the company. We're the first people that they see as well through ASAP. So first impression definitely matters, whether it's experience, professionalism, how we communicate and build that relationship with each customer as well. Oh man, honestly, I'm digging the purple. When I saw the purple, I thought it was going to be purple and green, so I was like, oh, the Hulk, awesome. Because we're a bunch of monsters out here anyway, just getting the job done. But no, I definitely love it. It's it definitely stands out more. It's eye-catching. So just like our work, definitely stands out above the others as well.
Hi, my name's Eric Kincaid. I work at ASAP HVAC. I'm a lead installer here. My job title consists of installing new equipment, installing parts, repairs, whatnot. I've been in the AC industry for about 5 years total, 2 years here at ASAP, going on 2 years in February. Before that, I did some carpentry work, a little bit of construction. The thing I like most about working here is the camaraderie between everybody. Everybody gets along. Everybody just has a good time. It's not like you're at work. We got great ownership.
Hi, my name is Garrett Vance. I'm a residential installer. Basically, we just take apart the old system and install a new system and do duct work, a few other miscellaneous things like duct cleanings and similar things like that. Before that, I was doing electrical for about 3 years, and then Jared brought me on here to the company. I've been here about 6 months, and I like it a whole lot. I really like working here because they make you feel like a part of the team. I really like it a lot. We really stick out from other AC companies, so I really like it a lot.
Hello, my name is Casey Ansley. I'm a CSR and dispatcher here at ASAP HVAC, along with many other responsibilities. So if you call, you probably will get to talk to me on the phone. Before I started at ASAP, I worked for Jared and Callie, keeping their kids, and then in 2022, I transitioned to the office. So I've been in the office with the business for about 2.5 years now. Oh, so I love our new brand, our new branding. The colors are two of my favorite colors. It's very eye-catching. Very different than a whole lot of other companies that are in the area, and so I really, really like it a lot. If you ever have an AC mishap, call ASAP.
Wesley. 5.5. No. 6.5.
All right, Bradley, how long have you been at ASAP HVAC?
I've been working for ASAP for about 1 month.
What is your position at ASAP HVAC?
I'm the cutest baby ever.
What do you think about the new brand?
Oh, I love it. Look at my shirt. Purple and teal, baby.
All right, last thing, can I get an AC mishap? Call ASAP.
ASAP HVAC.
Leggy Gary. Purple. ASAP HVAC.
If you're having an AC mishap, call ASAP.
Yeah, I mean, if you are having an AC mishap, call ASAP.
If you got an AC mishap, call ASAP.
If you're having AC mishaps, call ASAP.
Yeah, and of course, if you have any AC mishaps, call ASAP.
If you're having an AC mishap, call ASAP.
If you're having an AC mishap, call ASAP HVAC.
If you ever have an AC mishap, call ASAP.
If you're having an AC mishap, call ASAP.